Okay, hey guys, you're not gonna believe this, but, where I'm at, in Alexandria, Virginia, we just got hit by a 5.8 earthquake. What?
What are you talking to?
I'm recording.
Okay, I'll be back. He said that they've got the Clarences, and he thought Clarence was shaking the car. They're gonna meet me over at Jay.
Alright, yeah, but we had a 5.8 earthquake.
Oh, we did not.
It's on Yahoo! I'll show you when you get back. My grandmother doesn't believe we had an earthquake. But Yahoo, I just looked, said that Virginia, DC, all the way up to Virginia, just got hit by a 5.8 earthquake. Now, I don't know what that means. I mean, I'm on the East Coast. I'm not in Los Angeles, so I'm not used to earthquakes. Though one did happen back in 2008, but we didn't feel it. But other people, I have been told, they did feel that earthquake. So, hold on. Hello? That'd be helpful if I do that. Hello? Thank you. Yes. That was some person, some telemarketer about, oh, your credit card's very important. We just had an earthquake. I don't give a fuck about credit cards. Excuse my language, but anyway, this is YouTube, so I mean, you're probably used to that type of stuff anyway. Well, if you're not, I'm sorry. I need to go back to where I was before. Alright. But yeah, we just got hit by a 5.8 earthquake, according to Yahoo, because they got the breaking news before anybody does. And hoping there's not going to be another aftershock. Because if 5.8 wasn't too bad, but I was just sitting on my bed, the whole room starts jumping up and down. Yeah, that wasn't fun. But yeah, I will keep you guys updated if there is any more development, and hopefully there's not. But just stating the facts that not but 5 minutes ago, there was a 5.8 earthquake that hit the East Coast from Virginia, DC, all the way up to New York. Alright, I'll keep you guys I'll keep you guys updated. Alright.
We see these storms coming at. We're watching Hurricane Irene right now. This is something that we can't see. This is something that we can't forecast.
Yeah, right.
We're hardwired.
Exactly, and this is the sort of thing that comes upon just all of a sudden. We did a little bit of research looking back, in fact, USGS as well. Today's earthquake, in fact, in Virginia now, is the largest quake to hit Virginia since the 5.9 quake that happened in Giles County, Virginia, back in 1897. That's how significant this is. You know, we were talking earlier, too, making this a moderate earthquake. The last one that I can remember of any significance was the one that came in 1997. That one was down around Manassas Battlefield area in I-66. That was back in September of 97, and that measured just a little around 2.5 on the Richter scale. But again, this one now at 5.9 magnitude, making it a moderate quake. The type of damage that you normally would see with that is a major damage to any buildings that are poorly constructed and in smaller areas. And then you might see some light damage to well-designed buildings. But there's a lot of quakes that take place around the world, about 8,000, in fact, minor quakes per year. But as far as anything between 5 and about 6 on the Richter scale, only about 800 per year. So this is pretty significant for this to have happened here. We talked about the areas where it was felt from down south to up north. You've got reports now. We keep getting a little more away from this area. First it was as far north as Pennsylvania. Now it's all the way up towards Canada. And let's go ahead and use the map right there, Veronica, and let's go back to graphics 22. And once again, we're just going to continue to widen this out a little bit. Let's go to the viewpoint camera first and then widen out and show exactly what we're talking about. We just had a report from Toronto, Canada, that this was felt, and we are going to see
Exactly that, and all the way up towards Toronto. So now you can see Washington, New York, Philadelphia, around the Richmond area especially, and we are going to continue to see this. Now, we do talk about aftershocks from time to time. This was a significant earthquake, so we may see some aftershocks. I don't think this is the type of earthquake that we're going to see major aftershocks from, but we will see some aftershocks from this quake, maybe upwards of 2, 3, even 4 on the Richter scale, and you want to make sure your house is safe. If you have any idea that maybe there is some kind of damage in your house, you want to make sure that you are watching out for that. You want to make sure that you really make sure that that house is structurally sound before you get in that house today and you stay in that house tonight. Let's go over to Tom Sherwood now and Liz. They are now on the desk. And guys, you have a question, I believe, right?
Question. It seems that this is such a broad, wide earthquake across such a large area that's maybe better for this, that it's not as intense and severe in one local spot, that we are better off that this thing is so widespread. Does that have any validity?
Actually, Tom, no, because if this was a bigger quake of 7.0, it would just be felt a little bit further. So the fact that it was over a wide area, it's the type of earthquake that this was that really allows it to be felt over such a large area. This is not something like the Haiti quake, which was a 7.0 that did damage right to Haiti and really did not affect too much of the Dominican Republic, although there was some damage there. That damage was caused pretty much and primarily because of the building codes in that region. So we have not seen, fortunately, too much damage yet, but we're still getting all of this information in.
And also, I haven't spoken directly to the Metro officials, but I'm getting tweets again from my friends who've been on the Metro. They say the Metro trains are running at half speed, 15 miles per hour. A lot of people are out. I'm told in DuPont Circle, it's filled with people who came up out of the Metro system, the Red Line, and are afraid to go back in. So is that normal for the Metro train to still be running?
I'm actually surprised that it is still running, because the first thing that they're going to have to watch for is those tracks. I mean, they're going to have to make sure those tracks are still structurally sound, that they're still in workable order, that those tracks are still running straight. I mean, even a little deviation along those tracks and you're going to have some major problems. So I'm actually kind of surprised that those are still running, not to mention the fact that this is an underground Metro station, an underground Metro rail here in the Washington, D.C. area, and there could be some impacts on the infrastructure inside as well.
It's interesting. We just were getting some information that it was felt as far as Martha's Vineyard. I guess the president was about to start a round of golf when...
well, he has been working.
He has been working.
Knocking the president.
No, I wasn't knocking. I was just saying, you know, he was in an open field.
That's true.
So we don't have to worry about
but,
that.
You know, the preps downtown for the King Memorial
right.
event this week, we already were worried about whether the Hurricane Irene was going to disrupt that. So this is really a big setback.
Right. We have Darcy Spencer is in West Virginia. Darcy, what do you know?